come reset the camper with me as a full-time traveler and single mom. I made this entire video talking to you guys, but somehow the audio got screwed up, so it's just going to be a voiceover moving forward. I do not have a washer and dryer in my camper, but as a camp host, we get to use all the facilities on the ground. Most campsites will have a washer and dryer. With being single with Lyra, I do have to get creative with how I carry everything. This site does not have full hookups. I have to use that dolly. In order to get started, you want to use gloves and closed-toe shoes. I'm going to pull the dolly downhill a little bit so everything flows a little bit better for both of the tanks. With this dolly, you're going to have to aerate it by opening up that hole, and then we're going to put the connections right there. I am going to connect the hose from the dump station into the dolly, as you can see here. For campers, there are two different tanks. There's a black tank and a gray tank. Your black tank's your sewer. Your gray tanks could be like showers and dishes and things along those lines. We always do the black tank first so that the gray tank can wash everything out afterward. Now we're going to drag the dolly and put it onto my hitch. It does connect to my hitch. And I've sped this part up for you guys. You can see that I lift the hose up so it drains everything in there. And then the hose goes onto my tailgate like that, with each side hanging on the end so it doesn't drip all over my things. I go ahead and drive it up the road, and then I drag it up to where the dump station is. I'm going to connect it again in different areas, and then I'm going to pull up to release everything into the tank. You'll see me lift up on the tank to make sure everything gets in there, and then of course I set everything back up, and we do it all over again for the gray tank. I'm not going to show you guys the gray tank, it's literally the same process over, but now that both tanks are done, we're going to set up the black tank for the waste. We're going to use this liquid in 2 pods. You definitely don't need that much, but I like to be extra. Then we're going to hold down the toilet to flush about 5 gallons into the tank at all times. Toilet paper never goes in my tank, it goes into a diaper genie because I do find that it clogs it if I do. This is the first site I've ever picked without full hookups. With the sewer connection, it's much more easy. You would just pull out the black tank and then pull out the gray and then close them separately. We do this every Sunday. Every Sunday is reset day where we do laundry and we empty the tank. It can get complicated with Lyra because, I mean, she's a baby, so she's not always the most cooperative, but she's a really cool baby, so. Camper lifestyle definitely isn't always glamorous. You 100% have your perks by doing it, but you also have to get down and dirty just like this. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Please follow, like, or comment on this video to help me get to my 5K followers.